Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got before and after pictures and a follow-up to my Morpheus8 treatment that I had done on my neck 3 months ago. So back in February, I put up a vlog video taking you along with me while I got the Morpheus8 treatment done on my neck, and then did a follow-up for about a week afterwards showing you what the recovery was like. And I can link that video for you right up here if you want to take a look at that. That'll give you all the details about how much it cost and what kind of doctor I went to. But just to put that all in a nutshell, I went to a plastic surgeon's office here in Connecticut. The plastic surgeon did my treatment. I do prefer to go to a board certified doctor, dermatologist, plastic surgeon of some kind to do these kind of energy treatments because there can be side effects, and plus they can customize the treatment and they can use the machine to its full advantage for you. It does tend to cost a little more here in Connecticut. Things are pretty pricey. I paid $1,500 for the one treatment. I paid for it out of pocket. I prefer to pay for my treatments myself. That way I know what it feels like to pay, a big amount of money, I think, for something, and then it helps me to decide if it's going to be worth it to then invest more money on it based on what I see after the first one. They do recommend a series of 3, and if you book the 3 together, it gives you a $500 discount, so $4,000 for a series of 3. I didn't book them. I wanted to just do the one to start to see if there was enough of a difference to make me want to come back to do the other 2. I was also really nervous about how much it hurt because I had heard that it hurt a lot, and I found that the first treatment didn't really hurt that much. I did go in an hour before my appointment. They did apply numbing cream to my entire neck area and numbed it up really good for an hour. And so doing the treatment for the first one, which isn't a super intense treatment, it didn't hurt enough that I needed the Pronox, which is the gas that they have that you can breathe in that kind of takes the edge off. I didn't need that during the first treatment. I thought it was a little bit more painful than the Fraxel treatment I had gotten, but it was way less painful than the Ultherapy treatment that I had gotten. And then I recorded like the next 5 or 6 days follow-up of how the recovery went. So as I said, you can see all that in the other video in detail. So in this video, I want to show the before and after pictures so that we can see what the results are from one Morpheus8 treatment. Now, Morpheus8 is microneedling with radio frequency. So it's a machine that's got a little square head and it's got 24 needles in it. And it kind of sounds like a stapler when you're doing it, and the needles just insert directly into your skin. While they're in there, they give a little jolt of radio frequency. Now, this is a treatment that you can get done on your face, on your neck, on your chest, on different parts of your body. I've heard people have had success using it like above their knees. I wanted to get it done on my neck because I haven't been able to use my Retin-A on my neck for the last 5 or 6 years. Unfortunately, my neck became so sensitive that I couldn't use it. So I'm always looking for a treatment that can make my neck look a little bit better because I feel like my neck is definitely losing the anti-aging fight that I'm doing okay with on my face. I'm hoping for really good results from the one treatment. That plus the fact that it didn't hurt a ton would entice me to go back and get the second 2, although it definitely is going to be more painful the more treatments you get, because in the second and third treatment, the doctor will definitely increase the depth of the needles and increase the intensity of the radio frequency. And I was asking my doctor why you need like 3 treatments, like why couldn't they do it in just 1? And she gave me an analogy that was like going for a ride in a car. The first treatment was when you're getting ready to go for a ride in the car, you get in the car and you put the key in the ignition, but you don't start it and you don't go anywhere. And I was like, oh, okay. Which isn't making me think that I'm going to see great results from the first one based on that analogy. And then she said for the second treatment, it's like you've turned on the ignition, and so there's more power being given to the car to do something, but it's not actually going to go anywhere yet. And then on the third treatment, you actually put the car in gear and you go for your ride. And that is when you really give it the gas, and that's when you see the biggest changes. So I think she was trying to set my expectations that I probably wasn't going to see a ton from the first one, and then maybe I'd see a little more from the second one, and that the third one was where you would be the happiest and see the best results. But, I kind of like to dip my toe in the water with these. I like to have one, see if I like it and see how much it hurts, and then maybe go back for another. You're supposed to do them about a month apart. Waiting 3 months after the first one may not be the best thing. The doctor was telling me, she said it really helped helps to have them done in close succession. So I may have already shot myself in the foot as far as getting the second or third one done if I do decide to do them, which at this point I'm not sure. When I put up the vlog video, I got so many comments from so many of you who had had Morpheus 8 done 1, 2, or 3 times, who were so disappointed in your results. There were a few people who said that they had it done and that they saw great results, but the vast majority of people who wrote in comments under that video definitely were saying that they had it done, that they didn't see results. All right, you guys, I guess it's time to look at the before and after pictures. So I like to give you my disclaimer, which is that I don't take these pictures in a clinical setting. I take them here in my filming studio. I keep the lighting exactly the same. I keep the camera exactly the same, camera angle. What moves, of course, is me. I try to match up the angle of my neck, the amount of bend in my neck, because of course, I'm not going to show you a before picture that's like this and an after picture that's like this and try to make you think that something actually happened. I am looking for the most accurate pictures I can get. The photos are not photoshopped. Everything is in super sharp focus. And so here are the before and after pictures. And the last thing to take a look at is a little before and after video that I shot. So let me bring that in. That is shot here, same light, same camera, same everything, because I have felt like I've been seeing a difference in my neck, like in the mirror. So I wanted to do some video to show the difference before and after, not just in still pictures, which I think the still pictures, the difference isn't great, but when I see it on video, I think that there is enough of a difference there for the first treatment, and it kind of makes me want to go back and have the other two. You know, I do see a little bit of a difference in some of the pictures. In some of them, I feel like this area right here, which was sometimes really, really crepey and really had a lot of like little vertical wrinkles, I feel like that looks better. And I'm still a little curious about having the other two done. I did look on Real Self for Morpheus 8 reviews. It gets about a 61% satisfaction rating there. But then I looked at Fraxel, which I really liked, and that only gets like a 61% satisfaction rating. So, you know, there are people who are going to be happy. There are people who are going to be upset. I was still so curious about it because I do have some viewers who have done it who said they had fantastic results. And, you know, one of my viewers sent me her after pictures and they were really good. And so that was kind of what I was hanging my hat on for this. I also asked the plastic surgeon about Elicor because that seems to be the big new treatment that everyone's getting. And she said, well, it's not FDA approved for the neck. You know, and I've heard that it probably will be FDA approved for the neck in the next couple of years. But my niece just started working at a cosmetic dermatology office here in Connecticut. They do Elicor and they've just started doing it. And so I said, well, get me a price on that. And that is a similar technology to Morpheus 8 or microneedling, except that it uses hollow needles. And instead of, you know, heating the skin, it just sucks out little cores of skin, like there's a vacuum attached to it. And so they call it like shrink wrapping the face. And people seem pretty excited about it. Most of the dermatologists and plastic surgeons that I watch here on YouTube seem pretty darn excited about it. But of course, as always, no matter what I do, I will keep you guys informed and let you know. So that's my experience with Morpheus 8. I hope my videos have helped you make a decision about whether you want to spend your money on this treatment or not. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.